Hey everybody, I'm Adam.
Rachel.
And we are going to learn how to skateboard. Well, to be specific, today we are going to learn how to get on the board and how we're going to start rolling. So we're finally going to get into skateboarding. Are you excited?
I really am.
Cool. This is Josh's awesome Joker Girl board, and we are going to learn how to get on it. Okay? Let's do it. Okay guys, so now the board's on the floor and we are going to get on it. You've gone on the board before and you're just screwing around, but let's learn how to actually get on it nicely. Josh, can you come in for a little coverage? So, you see the 8 screws, right?
Yes.
The 4 and 4? Those are the center, really, the centers of the board to distribute your weight. It's where the trucks are located.
Yeah.
So when you get on the board, especially for beginners, try to match your feet on those 4 bolts. And you won't move anywhere. You won't move to right or to left because your body is now centered. So try to get on there. It's alright. Here.
Yeah.
Cool. And you're on. Alright, so get off. And get back on. Nice. Cool. So get off it. We're just going to practice getting on and off it a little bit. She's doing it. You know, it's important to kind of like center your balance up a little bit. So when you get on, try not to move a whole lot. You see, I'm not really kind of doing this or that. I just try to like center my body, try to calm it down. Yeah, there you go. That. So get off it. We'll do it a couple more times, and we'll get onto the basics of rolling. You see, you're getting on the board, you're getting off the board, and that's how you want to get on and off the board. See, her body is totally centered on the board. It's not moving anywhere. She's not automatically falling off it, and most importantly, she's not going too much on either side. Yeah, here, get off. And get back on it. There, get off. And get back on. Alright guys, so you can get off it. Now let's talk a little bit about rolling. So the first thing we're going to do is getting on it and then doing, like, I call it a moonwalk. I don't know what anyone else would call it. It's essentially just walking the board. And I think I showed her a little bit of that before. So when you're walking the board, you kind of want to imagine that you're just really walking. The only difference is that this has wheels on it. And you want to kind of walk around like that. So I want you just to walk around with it. Yeah, there you go. So just walk with it. Try to keep your balance. Turning's going to be more of an issue when you actually get on the board with 2 feet, not just doing this walking. So yeah, so you can kind of keep pushing it forward, make sure your feet are on the bolts. There you go. See that? Just walking the board. A big part of skateboarding is trial and error. You're going to do something, you're going to screw up, and you're going to hurt yourself, and then you're going to become better. So another thing that's really important, and you can see that she's walking with it, trying to get it. Do not move on until you complete your previous steps. With skateboarding, and really with a lot of things, it's all about kind of setting goals for yourself. So our goal right now is to be able to walk seamlessly without much issues. Then we're going to learn how to ride it, and everything should be based off of goals. That's kind of how I got to skateboard. And I will tell you that I was the kind of skateboarder who thought that you had to be born skateboarding or else you were going to suck at it. And I sucked at it. It's okay. Okay, so we've been walking around a little bit. Next, what we're going to do is learn how to stop while doing this little moonwalk thing that we learned. Alright? Okay. So when we stop, we're going to be like this. We're going to be moving, and I want you to just start stepping straight down. Do not stop at an angle. Do not try to brush yourself forward. I want you just to make little stops with your foot, almost like little stomps, like that. Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to start from here. I'm just going to go a little bit. I'm going to go a little bit faster because that's what happens. You start walking, you have a little speed. So, we're going to walk, and we're going to kind of stop a little bit. And that's how you stop with balance. Little stops. Don't try to give one big stomp or else your feet are going to slide off. And when you're trying to develop balance,
That's never good.
you're gonna fall.
Yeah.
So, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Now I'm just gonna practice. There we go. See? She stopped evenly, and she stopped without sliding or slipping. You will start falling. Nice little stops. Yep, and start doing with a little more speed. So we're gonna speed up a little bit. Little stomps, and make sure to stomp straight down, just like she did.
Whoa.
Keep going. You just gotta put more stomps on it when you stop it. You were stopping. You just gave up. You keep stopping until you're done.
Alright. It scared me, that's why.
Alright, well, another really good tip is that if you start moving a little bit faster, or you start getting a little scared by how fast you're moving, to stop when you're going faster, just stomp harder. Here, Rachel, come to me, go a little bit faster, alright? And I want you to stomp harder on the ground so you can stop yourself from going faster,
Okay.
okay? Don't over-exaggerate, just stomp a little harder. She stomped a little bit harder and she stopped even though that she was putting a little more speed into it. Video. So we had a little hiccup. She fell, and I think that an issue could be when you're doing like this kind of moonwalk, definitely watching where your foot is. Here, Josh, come in for close up. So when we're putting on, here, yeah, do it on your four bolts. That's not the way that's good to do a moonwalk because it's getting a little bit closer to your nose. And if you're going with a little more speed, you can fall. Try to shoot for the 2 bottom bolts out of the 4. You want to use the 4 when you're getting on the board or when you're cruising. But when you're doing the moonwalk, you know, when you're just walking with the board, try to hit the bottom 2 bolts. And let's see how the progress we've made. See it? She's stopping herself before she's hitting anything.